So this morning we climbed up, we stayed at Sassafras last night, the Sassafras Gap shelter. That climb yesterday was a brutal one. And then this morning we still had to climb out of the shelter and then still climb up to Cho Bald. But finally we're at the top and it's beautiful. Today is our 21st day, so it's officially 3 weeks today since we started. And look at that. So we just stopped here to have a little snack. One thing that happened last night is my air mattress, my mat, deflated in the middle of the night. I woke up at 3 in the morning from being cold. It wasn't even from being on the hard ground. I was freezing all of a sudden, and because you don't realize how insulated those mats are and how much warmth they provide until the one lets go in the middle of the night, and I woke up freezing. I should have just got up and because it had stayed. We did them up probably at 5 or 6 o'clock, and it lasted till 6. So I should have just redone it, but I just tried to suffer through it, and then it was hard getting moving this morning. I was freezing and tired, so we'll see if we can figure out what that was. We met a hiker. He's from Portugal, and his trail name is Good Vibes. He just passed us here again, and that is the perfect trail name for him. This guy is so happy and so uplifting. Yeah, he's so motivating. Makes we're usually pretty smiley, and we walk into places we're usually happy and smiling, but we look grumpy compared to him. So yeah, nice guy. Yeah, and I'll put a picture with this video. Yeah, he's from Portugal, and so hopefully we'll see him again up trail. So we're still carrying on. It's just whenever you're on the AT, it's up, it's down, it's this is what your day is. But we started out the morning, it was some of that steeper up, which was rough. But there's like the little steep spots haven't been like too long, just short little ones. We've double checked the weather. It keeps changing a little bit for when it's going to rain. As of right now, I think it's going to be very windy overnight, and then start raining overnight and into tomorrow. It's supposed to call in for, I think, 29 mils of rain into tomorrow and 1 to 3 centimeters of snow. So we are actually going to attempt to sleep in the shelter tonight for the first time so that we don't have to set up a wet tent in the morning. We've done that before, and it's pretty heavy. We're trying to get that going, and then to get it dry again tomorrow when we get into Fontana, especially because tomorrow now, if we do it this way, we'll have over 13 miles tomorrow, which we have done that, and it will end on a decline, which we've done that. We've only done it once, but we'll do what we have to do. But at least we won't be getting into Fontana worrying about drying out our tent. The tent will still be dry. There is a heated bathroom, so we could dry out our jackets and our clothes before we head into the Smokies on Tuesday. So we'll see how the sleeping in the shelter goes tonight. There's a young couple that we've kind of frog hopped with. They started around the same time as us. They actually really like sleeping in the shelters because they don't have to deal with their tent. So they're going to be in the same shelter as us tonight. So that'll make it more comfortable too for our first time. So we'll see how tomorrow goes with getting through all that weather. Tonight it is supposed to feel like minus 13 Celsius. And I don't know if you remember, I've traded in some of my gear. And then last night my pad started to leak. So I'm going to try and set myself up. It'll be a good tester before we hit the Smokies to see what I do have left, how it works out for me. So here's hoping tonight goes well. So we'll show you a little video of the shelter and stuff when we get there. I think we have between 4 and 5 miles left before we get to this shelter. I think this might be where there's going to be some construction we have to pass at one point. We have to literally walk through a construction zone, but still beautiful up here. So we're still walking. I'm not sure what we got left. 3-something miles, I think. We just did another uphill, of course, but now we're on the down, so I'm back in Happy Land. So I guess coming through on a Sunday was actually a good thing. I guess during the week it's pretty chaotic and even all the parking lots are full and it's hard to get through. So this worked out well for us today that it was a Sunday. It's actually nice and quiet here and we shouldn't have too many troubles getting through and getting back on trail. Or this is actually, we're still on trail. This is the trail.